I gotta keep a close watch on this dude. You see how it's perfectly opposite from the charge station? Watch this. Y'all are never gonna see a faster crank in your life. Oh! Oh. Where did he go? 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 What? Oh, sweet Jesus.
A year ago, I created CRAWLSPACE, which ended up being the most downloaded horror game on applab. So now it was time to make CRAWLSPACE 2. I wanted to make this game different than the first one. Around this time, doors in Roblox had become really popular, and I really liked the enemies in it, so I took some inspiration from it when creating CRAWLSPACE 2. This time, the player was going to be a ventilation technician, tasked with fixing fans inside a ventilation shaft.
All we doing, bro, we just fixing niggas' ventilation systems.
I started by making the movement system. In the previous game, it was a bit janky to have to grip the ground to move around, so I changed it so that you just touch the ground to move yourself. I also made it so there are two forms of movement. Crawl mode, which works as described, and stand up mode, which you use the joystick to move around like in most VR games. And of course, I made it so that you can't stand up if you're in the vents or if there's something above your head. Next, I made the basic map. This is the main room where the player will return to. I also brought back this fan from the first game.
Did they add the ceiling fan because of 3FS? What kind of Easter egg would that be?
In the first game, some people said it felt like a labyrinth and got lost. And I wanted the map to be even bigger in this game, so to avoid the getting lost problem, I was going to have a mini-map attached to your left hand.
They got a mini-map? Oh.
Here's the first version I created of it, which is just a top-down screenshot of the map. Using this, I made a better transparent version in Photoshop. Here's what the later version looked like. Next, I worked on making the fans. They needed to spin when they were enabled, and I had some trouble at the start getting that working. Here's the later version of the fans. When you go to fix the fans in the vents, I didn't want it to just be something simple, like pressing a button or flicking a lever, because I wanted the player to be scared or anxious when they're fixing them.
Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. It's not working, bro.
I came up with this kind of connecting shapes type puzzle where you use your finger to connect all the shapes, and once you do, all the fans will be fixed. And then once all the fans are fixed, you are able to leave for the night. But completing puzzles won't be free, it will cost power. To store power, I use this battery model. You can grab the battery by reaching behind your back and grabbing using the grip button. While your minimap is open, flashlight is on, or battery is being used to solve a puzzle, you will be losing a set amount of power per second. So if you're always using your flashlight and minimap, you're gonna run out of power quick.
Oh no.
In order to recharge your power, the player will have to return to the main room and place the battery inside this charging station and spin the crank to recharge it. The reason for that is because there will be enemies in the main room that the player will also have to be cautious of when coming back to charge. Next, it was time to make the home area. I also added decorations to the safe room in the main area. Here, I was working on the AI pathfinding for the enemies. In order to make the AI wander around randomly, I added many of these green navigation points and set it to walk towards one randomly. Once it got close enough to one, it would randomly choose a different one to walk towards and do the same thing. Next, it was time to make the enemies themselves. I was going to have 6 total enemies, with more appearing the further you get in the game. The enemies in the vents will be 2D enemies that billboard towards the player, kind of like Rush in Doors. This one I'm making here is Harold. He is only visible on the map as this red dot, and if he gets close enough to you, he will kill you. Your controller is also vibrate if he is near you.
They don't put the entirety of Chicago in a vent. What is that? Y'all see that little red dot? What is that? He's gone now. Oh my gosh, Kiririn. Dude. Dude.
Next, I made Henry. He is visible and will always follow the player, but slowly. Basically, you just need to be aware of where he is and watch your back while solving puzzles to avoid him.
Ah! No! No! Please! Please!
Where is he? I'm not moving until I see where he is.
Next, I made Sparky. This one makes a very loud noise and spawns randomly. When you hear him, you must physically cover your ears with your controllers or he will kill you.
Is it following me? I think it's following me. I think it might be following. Oh my god.
Next, I made Jeff. He'll spawn somewhere on the map near you and start laughing. When you hear his laughing, you must find him and flash him with your flashlight. If you don't do it in time, he will kill you.
Who is moaning in the vent?
Finally, there's Smile. When he spawns, he'll make a loud banging noise coming towards you. In order to survive, you must try to get away from him as fast as you can.
Okay, we're good.
No! Smile! Please!
These are all the enemies in the vents, but you can also die in the main room. Of course, I had to bring back the clown. In order to leave, you will need to use your battery to unlock the door once you have completed all the puzzles. While you're either opening the door to leave or charging the battery using the crank, you will need to keep an eye on the clown.
At some point in time, and everything is up front. No!
But that's still not all. You may have noticed these paintings. They also have a chance to become haunted by an entity while you are not looking. If they become haunted, you must flash them with your flashlight, or they will kill you after a certain amount of time.
What is wrong with the painting?
That's not normal. That's not normal. Alright, dude, I'm actually clutching. Dude, if they do me dirty like that.
I also added a few Easter eggs in the paintings.
Yeah, I remember you. I remember you. Hi. Still. Kiririn, are you serious? Are you serious? Dude, this is actually fire. This is actually so hard. Yo! Thank you so much. I can't say the developer's name. It's Kiririn. I can't say it, dude. You're such a win. That's such a dub. You don't have a portrait on the wall, loser. Suck my wiener.
And they look okay. Is that Mark Zuckerberg? I mean, it's just a coincidence. Just stuck on one level. That is Elon Musk. That's not supposed to be there.
Zuckerberg? Isn't that supposed to be Napoleon Bonaparte?
Mark Zuckerberg? Bro, I don't want to play this game, bro. This nigga is a troll. Bro, look what he's doing with these paintings. Is that him right there? Bro, I know that's him, bro. Nigga got Mark Zuckerberg in the game. I'm already scared. Elon Musk, bro? Like, what?
Oh my gosh. Mark Zuckerberg. Hey man. Classy app paintings. Is that Markiplier?
I also added the TV back to the main room.
I've been saying this!
For those who don't know, the TV basically just plays a random YouTube video with a low amount of views.
Oh my god!
Damn! Ads! Bro, this is crazy.
Along with a calendar to select the night you want to play. I also added some lore to the game, but I won't show it here because I want it to be a surprise. Finally, I made the trailer that you can see here on my channel and uploaded the game onto applab. When I first uploaded it, I set the price as $5.99. Sadly, not many people actually played it. I went on a trip to Asia for a month, which was really fun. And when I got back, it still had less than 100 downloads. So I thought, I would much rather have people be able to play it for free than not play it at all. So if you're watching this, the game is now free on applab and Steam if you want to go play it.
Dude, you know what I'm thinking? Why couldn't I pick him up by the legs and throw him there? You know what I'm thinking? Like, think about that. Like, if he was alive. I promise I didn't do that in a sexual manner.
Last time I was on, I caught something. It's that down there. Oh my god, I forgot about how terrifying that was.
Ryan, Freddy Fazbear.
Oh my god, it's so much bigger than I thought it would. Where the hell? Oh,
Whoever makes these games, bro, you deserve a raise.
I'm dead. He got me. I gotta look at Mark Zuckerberg, Elon Musk, and Elon. Who is that? That is No. Who is that right there? That is And down Castle Road and I'm speeding.
Also, I want to give a shout out to Brady Moffat on YouTube. The game basically ends on night 5, but I added night 6 and 7 just for fun and made them super hard. And Brady actually beat night 6, which I don't think anyone else did.
Oh wait. Yes! Oh, yes! Oh, I beat it! A second attempt! I'm Dude. My legs are shaking. My balls are... Oh my... I don't know if I'm like brave enough to go in there.
Also, when I ported the game to Steam, for some reason the textures messed up, which caused the entities to look weird.
Let's go. That's a block. Why is that there? What is that? Oh! Dude, why I get scared by a color?
There's also a bug where Smile was visible in random locations.
What the hell? Wait! He just ate my baby.
Both of these bugs should be fixed now. Shout out to Raged RC for helping me find these bugs and also making these memes.
If you're considering a crawl space on your new home, consider these two things. First,
Okay, that's where I'm in the video, but my next project's gonna be even better, so please subscribe. Goodbye.
Dude, the developer of this game, I don't want to kiss you, but like I want to give you a really nice hug and then give you some like chocolates.
Hello Kiririn, this is Mark Zuckerberg. Thank you for making CRAWLSPACE. It is my favorite game. Here's a present for you. P.S. On the back is a picture of me that I thought was cute. Let me know what you think. XOXO, Mark.